So as you can see from that sign, I'm just at Rother Valley. I cycle from Chesterfield. It is the 16th of April 2023, Sunday morning, Sunday ride for me. So today, normally I'll do a Rother Valley run every now and again, but I'm missing Rother Valley out today. Today I'm going into Sheffield. I think you could call it a bit of an urban safari. So I drive around Sheffield virtually every day and I see signs for the Five Weirs walk. It's shared use cycle path. So from Rother Valley I'm going to head into Sheffield. I think it might be a cycle path all the way in. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. So I find my way onto the actual cycle path I'm meant to be on. A bit of an obstruction. This bike is a dead weight. Oh, so heavy. There we go. So I've just gone through Bayton, all on road. Now I've got onto this cycle lane. I don't know. Yeah, so I'm kind of expecting it all to be a cycle lane right into the middle of Sheffield. This is nice, isn't it? I think it's the A57 I'm just going over here. I've just moved off the the National Cycle Route 67 to 627. Yeah. So all the way after Bayton, all the way into Sheffield, it is a cycle lane. It's not all been as paved as this. There's been a couple of muddy sections and a bit gravelly, shall we say. So if you're going to do it, I should do it with a bike with slightly chunky tyres. Yeah, I've just gone through a load of glass. Let's hope and pray it's not tyre. So I think this is still a cycle lane. It's annoying, they put all these speed humps in and everything for all these reserves. So it's damn near impossible for a car to overtake me now. Feel for him. Not sure which way to go, I think it's straight on. Yeah, still on the 627 cycle lane. So soon I want to go across the road here. Actually, no one's living under here. No trolls. There's glass here. I don't know which way to go now. So I'll just say, oh look at the docks. Key. I never realised there were boats and shit down there. You can see that. I never realised that. The barges and stuff. Didn't realise they were connected to anything, this river. So if I had said so before, I've never been on these cycle lanes before. I've never gone further than Rother Valley. I've always turned back at Rother Valley or turned up to do a circular thing on a mountain bike. So all these cycle lanes, I mean, I drive up and down this road every day a week. Well, working week. It's been a bit of a learning curve for me. So I'm almost at the start of the Five Weirs walk. Not too far off now. Five Weirs walk. It looks as if they're having some sort of event, starting point of Five Weirs walk. Don't like talking when there's a lot of people about. So here we are in the land of the Deedar, starting on Five Weirs walk. Like I said before, I drive around here all week. I've seen signs for it, so I thought I'd come on this little urban safari. See how well it's signed. It's looking pretty well signed at the moment, isn't it? It's like Route 6. And some of these bridges are closed for some reason. I'm not so sure why. This is alright. So I've only covered about not even 500 metres, but that must be one of the weirs. Don't really can see it there. Let's take it off. There we go. That's the first weir I've come across. I might miss a few, I don't know. You see that? That's where the Tesco's, but this is the thing. So it doesn't take long to get out at the city. It is Sunday, so obviously all these businesses aren't working today. But still, it only takes what, a minute or two to get out of the hustle and bustle of the town. Sheffield, of course. So. Wow, smashed up. Yeah, some more signs. This is the bit that's closed off. This is where I drive past all the time. I don't know why they closed it. Let's have a look around here. I've got a flat tyre, nightmare. Luckily I am in Sheffield, so if I can't mend it, I can get a train back home. So I'll have to try and mend it.
Alright, fella?
Yeah, I've got a spare tube, cheers.
Yeah.
So there you go. When I'm coming into Sheffield, I just got a cycle lane and I was just dropping down, so I went over some glass. That's it. That's the glass I went over. It were some brown glass. So there it is. I've mended it now. I've put the new tube in. Luckily I'm carrying all my stuff. Little pump I'd got weren't powerful enough to pump the old inner tube up to find the puncture. But they're massive, like I showed you, I think, a massive bit of glass in it. But as I was mending that puncture, I'm noticing all glass round here, tons of it, absolutely tons of it. So I'll have to be a bit careful. So if it goes again, I don't know what I'll do, but we'll try. Yeah, I've got a bad finger. It's making it hard to change gear. Okay, so see these yellow signs here, right over missed. It's a diversion down to that footpath closed. Diversion around here. Went down the footpath, didn't see the yellow sign at all. So we're back from off the diversion now. I've gone past any more. Oh, there's another weir that's coming up. There you go. The ducks. Another ducks. So I think, oh, there's a heron down there, look. Can you see it? Just along that area there. Wow. So yeah, some of the old horrible looking buildings are actually listed, so they can't knock them down. Which is interesting, I suppose. So it's just took me away from the river for a little while. Trail, don't know which way. Now, just realised with the third weir, spinning around to have a look at it. There we go. There we go. I think that's the third weir. Well, I think I'm almost coming to end of it, so maybe I missed one. Don't know. We'll see. Well, that's the fourth weir, or fifth weir. So the reason I'm a bit hazy about what weir, I think that was the fourth weir, but I don't know whether there were a weir at the start, so either the fourth one or the fifth one. Can't be too far off the finishing point. I'll have a look in a bit. There's a little meadow all here, near the motorway. So I'm still on Five Weirs walk. There is a train line here, station, Meadowhall train station, so if you want to finish you up there you can do, or just finish it up here and back to the train station.
Alright. It's a very high
So yeah, I'm there. Don't know what you can see. You're mounted on my chest, and I should have turned back and come along this canal back into Sheffield. So cool. Let's go back. So I've just gone past the lock. Right. People fishing in this. Water coming out to Sheffield. I think something I'd want to do. So this path looks fairly new. I'm glad I have my little computer with me, otherwise I would have just kept cycling up into Rother, thinking I'm stuck on that Five Weirs thing. So it turns out Five Weirs does terminate at Meadowhall, where the motorway is. That's at junction 33 where the motorway is, M1. Obviously now I'm doing a circular bit down by this canal, going straight back into Sheffield. Okay. See, when you're driving around Sheffield, you don't see any of these anything like this canal. That's good. It's a series of them. More. How many locks is there? 4? Never realised. There's like a series of like 5, not exactly next between staircase, but still. There's a whole series of them. Oh, wow. I'll watch where I'm going. I don't want to cycle straight into the river. Can't swim. Oh, wow, a load more locks. Barges. It's alright. Good old train line here into Sheffield. Wow. This is not so much a good path. It's okay. Well, that series of locks were impressive for Sheffield. I drive around Sheffield, never see anything like that. Must have been at least 10 locks. Well, my little navigation thing's gone slightly awry. I'm not really sure I want to be here. There's steps. Ah, cycle. Oh, that's where I can go. Interesting. Follow this route, see if it takes me back to canal. Otherwise I'm just going straight back into it. It did look just like a path. It didn't look as if you could cycle down it. Let's just take you out to it. So I found my way back to the canal. Just minced around for a bit to try and find out. Don't know where I went wrong there. I thought, well, I do. I could see where you could get down to it, but it just looked like a pedestrian thing. And it looked as if it went into proper single track, worse than this. So I thought there'd be another entrance onto it or something. I don't know. Anyway, found it. Didn't help with me little computer beeping away at me saying off route, on route, off route, on route, off route. Couldn't, even when I looked on to my mobile phone, couldn't make head or tail of it. So I'm complaining about this path. It looks as if they're planning on putting something down here at some point. I said they were planning to do it. They've been doing it here, look. Not going to get into all the bearings, is it? Well, these canal boats, long boats, getting there, not new. Let's renovate them here. Canal skin. Okay, there. So anyway, I'm almost back now. That's been my circular ride of the Five Weirs trail or walk from the city centre of Sheffield. So what date is it? It's the 16th of April 2023. this is me done. I'm going to trek home now. Got a little bit lost. Well, 2 times I got a bit lost in a major way. Oh god, it's bumpy. Excuse me. Excuse me.